Why is there a portion of your professional development today that deals with financial literacy? Anybody?
I'm sorry, what's the question?
The question is, was there a question of why do you have a financial literacy component to your PD for the next 3 days, today and on Saturday? Mr. Woody.
Because evidence points towards the need for financial instruction.
Good deal. Evidence points towards the need for financial instruction. Let's put our hands together for Mr. Woody. Excellent job. Chavez.
I said, yay.
Okay, you raise your hand previously. Ms. Reed.
Oh, well.
Like, why do you think?
I was thinking because if you don't have that financial piece, it interferes with the work that you do.
Sure, absolutely.
And
You're gonna
say about that.
Good deal. So, so our response was that without having that inner piece, that financial piece, it interacts with the work that we do. You're going to see the statistics in a little bit that states that 40% of all employees state that their financial stress impacts their productivity.
It goes back to kind of like an old biblical teaching, before Jesus told them about his father, he always healed the sick, but he met their actual needs first, which opened up the opportunity for him to talk about their father. So when you relate that to school, if kind of piggyback off Ms. Reed said, if our needs are not being met on a personal level, it kind of kills your motivation or your enthusiasm.
Absolutely. So Patton says if the fundamental needs, clothes, food, shelter, is not met, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to connect on a higher level in terms of all the PD in the world is not going to solve that issue. Somebody over here.
I was about to say something that, at least one time throughout the term, throughout the school year, I have a conversation with students about the financial piece of education.
Sure.
And the conversation is, do you invest $30 in an ACT test a second and third time when the numbers show that there's a 2 to 3 point improvement each time, each subsequent time you take the test? To go from an 18 to possibly a 29 could mean the difference in about, $30,000 a year, and over a 4-year period of time, we're talking about $120,000 that a kid can potentially earn before walking across the stage at graduation. And so if we can, that's just a picture.
That's powerful in terms of going beyond just literacy to financial literacy and it being a lagging indicator, but that small investment now extrapolating out to hundreds of thousands of dollars. All of those are terribly important, right? You want to make sure if you don't leave with anything else, that you leave with the fact that life is economics, right? Life is economics. Life is economics. You need to write that down. Life is economics. Now, the reality too, if there's another number you need to write down, it is 62. There's going to be about 62 days or so before you receive a check from Mars after tomorrow. Everybody say 62.
62.
This will be about 62 days. So, second, well, yeah, they'll definitely get 2 checks without instruction. Y'all get 2 tomorrow. And so you're going to have to make sure that you properly manage your money for the next 2 months. So that's terribly important. But life is economics, right? So the total sum of American society, you guys, is dropping down to economics. And we're seeing this major shift. Originally, we're seeing this shift of public dollars going to private hands, right? Originally, with our retirement plans were all defined benefit plans that go on to 401ks, 403bs, put in the hands of money managers. Look at our corrections institutions now, going public, private, taking public dollars, going private. Also now with the charter school movement. So we want to make sure that you guys are comfortable moving forward. There's wasted dollars, there's wasted cents. And so we're going to hit just some, on today and Saturday, we'll hit some financial literacy nuggets maybe you hadn't thought about. We'll hit somewhere on budgeting, but we want to touch that today. We'll rock and roll a little bit and then move from there. Obviously, again, what is it that most of us want out of life? All right? Some financial what? Peace. Some financial peace. For Christmas, was there anybody here besides myself that said, Lord, all I want is peace? Right? Okay, I got 3, I got 4, I got 5, I got, that's all we want, right? We want some what? Happiness. Right? And happiness is a byproduct of something happening. And the more surplus dollars that you have based on your budget, your blueprint, then obviously you can have more happening to produce happiness. And obviously, we all want to be successful, right? And our goal here is singular. Many hands, many minds, but one what? Goal, right? And that singular goal is to successfully educate children, right? So life is what again? Economic. Life is economic, right? So the question is, do you have a plan for your life, or do you think you can make the trip, make this trip without long-range planning, right? It is literally impossible because there's always going to be life. What? Happens. Life happens, right? Change happens. What we're doing this entire weekend is change management. That's all it is, really, in its simplistic form. Is we're helping the organization manage this change. Likewise, having a plan, having a view plan, having even a budget helps in that process. So the financial state of America. Somebody tell me, if you had to put your life on the line, say your life on the line, would you say America has 0 debt? Would you say America has $500 million worth of debt? Or would you say we are right now $16 trillion in debt? 16 trillion. That is the financial state of America. Look at this. What this shows us again is our debt as ratio percentage of GDP. Does anybody here? I'm not going to put anybody on the spot. I know 2 or 3 folk who should know what GDP is. I'm going to look at you, but I'm not going to put you on the spot. Say it again. Let's clap for the loving. Gross domestic product, right? So it is the value of the production of services and products that we are producing, right? This is tragic. So right now we're at a 70% debt of what we're producing. But this is what you got to get, right? That over the next 25 years, our revenue coming in is how much? 17.7. But what's going out? 20.5. Let's jump on, let's fast forward. I'm not going to hold you guys long. 25 years from now, our revenue is going to be how much? 19.4. But our spending is going to be what? 25.3. And so the reality of it is, then our debt, is our debt going to go down or is it going to go up? How much sense does that what? Make? And so that is the challenge that we're dealing with, right? Is that like it? More what? More what? More what? Gosh, we gotta break this cycle. Do not leave this conference, this retreat, this weekend the same way you came in any fashion. As a matter of fact, if there's a pessimist sitting next to you, throw some water in their face. They need to wake up. You know what I mean? Don't leave this place. Don't pull the shovels down on me. Don't. What does that mean? I said pull a shovel. Right, because I'll just walk to where you are. Right? More taxes, more spending, and more debt. Now, let's talk about the financial state of America. Who was that? Clap for Ms. Reed. I'm telling you, even though you was 20 minutes long on your presentation and you're supposed to be, you were on target right here. Well, that's just drinking water. That means I got it. Middle school, I got it. More than 40% of employees say what? Raise your hand. We talked about transparency. Come on, some of y'all talk about transparency. Raise your hand if you've been in strength. I'll say the last 10 years of my life. Okay, good. I'm not by myself. Right? Because life happens and life is economics. 62 days. That's honesty, right? So that means every dollar is going to have a purpose. Every dollar is going to have a purpose, because when you follow that chain of command and you go to your, if you got a lead, or you go to your dean of students, who then takes your request to your principal, then the principal takes your request for a loan this summer, a bridge loan to Mr. Williams, and then Mr. Williams brings that request to me and says, Mr. Williams, did she sign the sign-in sheet? Well, we talked about that. So this is most of us. This is most of us, right? We've all either been there, or 70% of us right now, we're here, right? And that's simply because, right, we'll get to it a little bit later, or we'll get to that maybe on Saturday. But you have to put a wedge. Everybody say wedge. Wedge. You must put a wedge in between what we earn and what we spend. You must be determined that you're going to put a wedge. Without a wedge, there is not a bridge, right? One of the most important things that we're facing, and I mean, we probably got 1,000 degrees in this room beside us. I mean, this guy, we got a Ivy Leaguer right here. Everybody, let's clap for this Ivy Leaguer. This Ivy Leaguer don't have
I went to UT Martin.
You did some other training, but you went to Penn.
Yeah.
But here's the point. You gotta have that wedge, right? You gotta have that wedge. We're gonna look at some other things you gotta put in place too, but it's gonna be terribly important. We don't move forward. What about this one right here? Anybody been near here or in here or has looked at this? Right? So, and infidelity goes both ways. Look at your neighbor and say, neighbor. Infidelity goes both ways, right? Somebody may be unfaithful in the bedroom, but somebody else may be unfaithful in the bank room. It goes both ways. Number one issue there. How does this happen, you guys? How does that even happen? Because at 25, you don't really even what? Have anything to be found in Memphis Hill. What do you think that? Talk to me, Patton.
I know, like.
Hey, take care of Patton, Ms. Anderson. When you come right now, Patton deserves. He deserves a takeaway.
I think a lot of, I know when I used to teach college, a lot of these students, they offer credit cards in college because they have no type of credit history or anything, and then these banks or these institutions, they're starting them out with $1,000, $2,000 limits, and these kids are never taught financial responsibility, so they're taking their credit cards instead of getting the things that they need. They are getting Xbox games.
Did you hear that, Ms. Garrett? Did you hear that? I'm telling you, let's clap for Brother Pat again. You're actually on target, right? Statistics say 80% of all college students have 1 to 2 credit cards, and 50% of college graduates, those of us who are in here, have, I'm trying to go across it. 50% of college graduates graduate with 4 credit cards. So you're absolutely correct. We don't see why that's a reality, but it is definitely a reality. What about this one right here?
We don't.
Look at the card. Don't even look at the rate, right? And so that's why we're in the position. Now here's the biggie. Here's the big nugget at the very bottom. We're talking about everybody say wedge again. Wedge. Here's the issue. What does that say? 40%. Again, how does that happen? I'm doing something here. I'm at this subterranean level. Right? 40. Is this sustainable? No. If you come into the classroom and think about that all day long, you are going to deteriorate. You're going to go from level 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what did Ms. Reed mention about the TBAS scores this past week?
60%.
Gotcha, right? 60% going forward will be the weight. But how many people lost their jobs? Thousands. Right? Thousands lost their jobs. That's terrible, right? What does that say?
Whether they're 65 or not financially independent. The majority of them.
Talk to me.
People aren't planning long term.
Say again.
They're not doing any long term planning.
No long-term planning.
Earning it and then spending.
Not understanding life is what again? Economics. right? There's some other principles we're going to look at today and tomorrow briefly, but only 2. That's a very low percentage. And you guys are in a great percentage, right? You're in a great place. Write this down. You got it? Man. I like these notes. 5.6%. Just write that down. Just write down 5.6%. You should not end up here of wage earners. And so we got to make sure that over the next 6 months, over the next year, the next 5 years, that you don't fall in these categories. Doing good on time. So again, 92 have to end up doing what? What do we mean by lowering the standard of living? Can't live like we used to. How do we used to live when we had a full-time job living paycheck to paycheck? Every weekend or every day. How in the home? Miss Ames. Let's clap for Miss Ames. She has not said. So how do people, first of all, how are you? So how do people live when they're not concerned about their NLGW bills, gas bills, any type of bills? How do they spend their money? Okay, wow, she said responsible. That's really good. And so we don't want to be where we have to work when we're 65, 70, 75. We want it to be where we get to work. You follow me? Where your passion is just driving you and passion rules. It obviously 6 of the charity cases. So people don't enjoy financial peace during their lifetime, right? And they don't know what? Wow. Nor they do not know what? Wow. Are you playing a game you just can't win? Life is what? The greatest divide for this room right here, the greatest divide, you can write this down. The greatest divide you have is the economic divide. That is the greatest divide. You've got the education. We're not concerned about the education divide. Obviously, we're about lifelong learning. You cross the divide. We want to get the healthcare component proper. We crossed the healthcare divide. We're grateful for Obamacare and that bridge. Are we concerned about the technological divide in this room right here? No. Your greatest divide is the wealth divide or economic divide. So the question is, we must be playing a game. So playing a game we can't win. How does the average retiree live today? Social Security, correct? You paying it? Some retirement plan, TCRS. A few dollars for rainy days. How do we say the average family is living today? You got it? Let's have an issue on it there. Little room for extras, and then a little deeper there, right? So we're playing this game, we can't what? Win. There must be a reason. There has to be a reason, right? So that's why we're giving you this financial literacy, so that you can be literate in the what? Right, good. So are we playing do you think we're playing by the wrong rules? Got to be if you lose. Got to be. If the numbers are, if the data speaks to the situation, right?
Keep committing fouls.
Yes, we keep committing fouls. We keep fouling out, right? Obviously here in Memphis, we historically have the highest, top 3 rate of bankruptcy in America. And so we are just a valuable, right? So who wrote the rules? Right? So some of the sources, where do you think, where have we gotten our source or our modeling for how we make financial decisions? Help me out, Ms. Kane. Say it again. My God! We know all this. Like this shirt, I'm a leader. How? So parents, right? Okay, what did your parents teach you about financial literacy, about your money? Okay, let me ask you guys a question. Raise your hand if you had a bank account before 15. Oh my gosh, we got some elitists in here. That is good. If you had a bank account before 15. So what did your parents teach you about money? What did your brother Gibson? A sock. You got it? Did you learn anything about money? That's fair. That's most of us. They didn't talk to us about money, sex.
The important thing.
The important things. They determine the whole course of your life. Money and sex. Okay, I got you.
That basically the credit cards are the devil, and that you have to tell your money where it's going instead of it telling you where you're going.
Okay, I love it. I'll give direction to the. It's time for us, sister. Now, I was told the television was a devil. It was a one-eyed devil. I remember telling the credit card was a devil. Yes. Save for a rainy day. You was definitely taught that. Every grandmother in here, everybody's grandmother, if she was a grandmother after 40.
Let's go, man.
It's a new generation. You remember when this, let's take trips, let's eat potato chips, and let's not read books. You're absolutely correct. All of them taught us don't put all of your eggs in one basket. You know, all of those mother wits. You got it, Brother Woody, with good on time. What did you guys say?
Pay yourself first.
You learned that. That was good. Pay yourself first. I know I got some Baptist folk in here. Pay your tithes. Yeah, we never talk to pay ourselves. We talk to pay our tithes, though. Or we pay half of the tithe. Pay the after tax. Okay, good. When you say pay yourself first, they do. So that's the model. What they see is what they'll be. Formal education, a few of us in civics class, life experiences, right? So, life. What's the term? What's the saying? Life is the best teacher,
Yes.
but the education is awfully expensive, right? So life experiences is the best teacher. And then obviously media this thing, right? So what we really have is this right here. We're on. Put this in your notes. Get off the treadmill. Get off of the treadmill. We'll deal with that maybe Saturday. We get to it. So this is what we have. We're on this treadmill. We're on this rat race. It's a self what? What does that mean? Self-perpetuated.
We're doing it always to ourselves.
Do it to ourselves, right? Those running lights. It's what's going on between those running lights. What are running lights? What are metaphors I'm speaking? Help me out, Pat. You've been answering all the questions, man. You got it. What's you got it. What's going on between the eyes? The running lights. You know, bad habits. Bad habits are easy to form, hard to live with. Good habits, hard to form, but easy to live with. You know what I mean? That's why some go, some don't. Right? Keep going. So if we're benefiting, then why is it that for most people, their financial world is this right here? What does it say? Does it go? Hear me out.
The further I go.
All right, get it. Right? Can you relate to that? I know you can because I know what's happening in your life. Right? But how many of us want to change that? That's why we're here, right? That's why we work. That's why we work, right? We're going to keep right, bro. So imagine for a moment you were starting your own. Raise your hand if you, I know this has to be at least, this is not scientific. If you bank with Bank of America, I'm thinking at least 30% of us. Right? Bank of America, okay. Who do you bank with?
Renaissance.
Say again, friends?
Renaissance.
Oh, Renaissance. Okay. Renaissance, that's good bank. Okay, so imagine you were starting your own bank, right? Your own financial institution. All right? And If you were starting your own financial institution, here's the question. What's the first thing you want people to do with their money if you were Renaissance Bank or First Tennessee Bank or Bank of America? You got it. You want them to give you their money, right? You want them to give you their money. You guys can probably go ahead and drop this on. These are the 4 basic rules of the institutions. You got to get this. This is high-level financial literacy. We are empowering you with some stuff that nobody probably in your life is doing, right? And we're talking about what's happening on a subterranean level that causes us, Mr. Jones, Coach Jones, from breaking free, right? So they want to give you all of their money. Then the second thing is you want them to give you what? More of their money on a regular, continuous basis. Raise your hand. We're all transparent. This is a safe zone. Raise your hand in here if you're going to receive your check, your electronic deposit tomorrow, Saturday, or Monday. Right, 12:03, right? Depending on the bank. Raise your hand if it's automatic deposit to your account. Right? So there's most of it, right? So again, we're following their rule is they want it regularly on a continuous basis, right? But then you know. Third thing is you would want them to let you keep, you got it, hold it and keep it for as long as possible. That's number 3. Write this down, write this down. It's happening. And then when you're ready to take the money out, oh yeah, that's good. Keep it for as long as possible. Keep it for as long as possible. So they want our money, they want more of it. They want it systematic and automatic. They want to get your money systematic and what? Automatic. Then they want to hold it for as long as possible. And then finally, when we're ready to take the money out, you want to take your money out? Charge the penalties. They do not want you to get your money. They want you to take your money out as little as what? Possible. You guys, this is happening every single day. These are 4 basic financial rules that we've got to be aware of so we can do something different. So the 4 basic rules of financial institutions, ready? Have people to give them their what? Money. Number 2? Give them more money. Give them on a regular basis. Another an investment called a DCA, dollar cost what? Average. Give them more money on a regular basis. Number 3? For as long as they want to milk that COW. All these ELL. Okay, and then finally,
take it out slowly.
This is happening. This is happening. Yeah, we said that, right? So, why is this important? Right? So, man, guys, right? So, there is an effect. Is anybody here? I know we got all these great comments in here. What happened in America? What's this real big thing that happened, or this bubble that burst in 07, 08, 09 in America? Say it again. Say it again. Housing, real estate, that bubble burst, right? One of the reasons why the bubble was so large is because laws were passed that allowed for banks to lend out on a rate or level that they shouldn't have. Normally, before it was like 7 to 8 times what they had in reserves. Then they were allowed to lend out like 40 more than they should have, right? So the point though is what happens is when we give them our money, that's the institution, right? That's you made a deposit 500, 5,000, 10,000. You get interest back right now. Money market funds are only paying 0.46%, correct? Savings, right, Mr. R? All right. You get any emails lately from parents? For positive things? Come on, man, it's summertime. Come on. I love it. Okay, we deposit our money in. This is called, you gotta get this. You gotta get this. This is what's happening. Money in motion, velocity money is in the final. We give them our money, right? They take our money, they loan it out to somebody for a home, what? Right? Then that same money, seller receives it, He deposits your money back into the what? Financial institution. Who then takes that same amount of money, gives it, somebody who would drive that car? That's a good looking car. I know, I was gonna say, yeah, you guys heard, right? That same amount of money is then redeposited from there back into you're following it now. You got it. And that money, we're gonna use that money, Ms. Reed, in terms of the 4 classroom and the multi-purpose room that we're putting in the middle school sanctuary right now. We'll get that money, turn it to construction loan. General contractor, developer takes that money, puts it right back into that financial institution. It's called the velocity of money. It's putting money in what? Motion. What we have to do is begin to find ways to keep our money in motion, right? And they're making money out of us because we're putting our money in motion. They're putting our money in motion for us, right? So, money fortune and Ford's, like they recently said, that most people are not able to retire, even if they have a financial planner. We're going to hit 2 more things and then we'll get started fresh on Saturday. So, 2 misunderstood money what? Facts. You got to get this. I'm going to break this poly cycle. Number 1 is that you what? What does everything mean? Cars, bubblegum, it's finance, everything. You make principal interest payments to others. That's financing, right? Or you pay cash. When you pay cash, you lose that ability for that money to what? Growth, or lost opportunity costs. Everything is finance. So you got to find a better way to do it so that you can keep more of your money in motion. You got to get a velocity. Raise your hand if you've ever flown to the moon. Yeah, no moon. What about if you've ever flown in an airplane before? Raise your hand. Science, we got some science folk here. Well, the only reason we're able to get off of the ground is because of a principle of what we call escape what? Velocity. It's called escape velocity. There's a degree of exposure, propulsion that's necessary to escape really gravity, right? Likewise, we've got to understand that you finance everything. So you got to be aware of how, what, when that you're financing. Remember earlier we talked about what was the percentage of Americans who don't know what they are being charged on their credit card. Bam! Who said that? We did. You got one there? You didn't get one away. So, terribly important, right? So this is costing us hundreds of thousands. That's the first one. Second thing right here. Don't ever forget this. I'm going to do one more slide and let you, maybe 2, maybe 1. Don't ever forget this. Money is a what? Money is a what? Commodity. Money is a what? Commodity. Somebody tell me what is a commodity. Oh man, I told you I got 1,000 degrees in here. Something that has something that has a value. Good. Flexible. Fragile, right? Asset. So there are 10 what? Eroding what? That attack your money, affecting your economic ecosystem and your ability to accumulate what? Wealth. You gotta have against these forces acting on your money. Because money is a what? Commodity. Money is a commodity. So, first of all, I didn't have a dog in this fight the other night, but who are the world champions in the Golden State Warriors, right? Now, when you think about Golden State Warriors, you think about offense and you think about defense. You think about offense because they can really shoot the 2 ball or the 3 ball. Talk to me. They can really shoot the 3, right? But do you realize they're also number 1 in what? Defense. Somebody tell me about Peyton Manning.
Greatest quarterback.
One of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
I would say out there.
Okay, excuse me. One of the greatest quarterbacks in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
Great offense, but he never won a Super Bowl to who became his coach? Tony Dungy. And Coach Baldwin. Dungy was known for offensive defense. Defense, right? Say it again. Say it one time. Offense wins games, but defense wins championships. And you must be coach. Because of these eroding factors, and because our money is a what? Commodity. That is why it is very, very a challenge for us to make, right? So, you guys are going to get out of here an hour early. Somebody shout glory. Glory! Somebody say, oh, tomorrow, the devil is alive. You got to hear first. That's why you're on the front row. That's why you're on the front row. I found both coaches. I said, nah, y'all need to go to this front row. Okay, so, and we do appreciate Coach Watkins. Don't you have your guys playing these 3 days, huh?
Yes, sir.
These sacrifices. Let's put our hands together for Coach Watkins. We are going to definitely do much better, Reverend Mims, in terms of supporting high school events as educators, aren't we?
Yes.
Right. My fine. So, what is that, women? I hit you below the belt. Some of y'all get that on the way home. Some of y'all spiritual ones. Bam! How many? No. I would take one woman over 100 men any day of the week and twice on Sunday. Somebody shout glory, women. Y'all get her done. Y'all get her done. So how many is that? 4 what? Okay, plus what? 4 more. Now y'all cooking with some Crisco. Oh, no. So, how many? Somebody we haven't said anything all day long. This is a loaded question. Somebody pick on somebody. Call somebody name. Really?
Alexander.
No, you got it. You with the pen.
Coach P.
Coach P. How many apples is that? See, that's why they told you. Profiling is real peer pressure. So 8 apples, right? But we already said, money is a also fruit are bam ding. It's a commodity. So we said 8, right? So here's the question, man. I may leave y'all with this one because I believe in calendar integrity. I believe in time integrity. How many apples? Now this is a loaded question. I'm sorry they picked on you. This is a loaded. That was not a loaded question. I mean, this may be our last slide. We'll give you a cliffhanger. Yeah, this will be your last slide. You need a cliffhanger till tomorrow. Till Saturday. This is a loaded question. What did I just say? It's a loaded question. How many apples will you have in 20 years? Okay, good. What you say, Ms. Breckenridge? Okay, how many? Let's throw a number out there. 106. Oh, 106. What are you saying?
0.
Okay, you said no. You better not. What you saying? Okay, right now. Okay, how many apples do we have here right now? 8. Okay, the question is, how many apples of these apples right here, how many will you have in 20 years? I heard 160. I heard 50. How many? Let me talk. I want to get on the, somebody say on the record. On the record. This will be our last slide. I'm going to just drop right here. I want her on the financial literacy record. Okay, how many, I love you. How many apples we'll have in 20 years? I want you on the record, then I want to get Kane on the record, then I want to pick on Ms. Pope. Yeah, how many?
Per day or per year?
Let's say per year.
Oh, okay.
Just throw a number out.
Apples representing. That's just one.
Huh? Okay, you said 160. Okay, got you. Okay, okay. I want to put you all two together.
She the math teacher.
I think it's gonna be less than that.
Okay, this here. They're on the what? Don't say it on the record. Miss Pope, last one. Now I'm gonna give Miss Jones, and she been back there all snug with her little best friend, Miss Liggins.
It's gonna be less.
Okay, Jones, how many? We got 8. Miss Coach King. Let me go. Don't say that. What do you think?
8.
Okay, so we got 8. We have 16, and we got. Okay, let's clap for them, y'all. Let's clap for them. Are we saying money is the what? Commodity, and then fruit is a what?
Commodity. I don't eat apples, only all of them.
How in the world are those 8 apples that you're going to have those same 8 apples 20 years from
You're
now?
gonna plant those seeds, you're gonna grow some apple trees.
Not the same apples, right? Because they're going to deteriorate, right? They're going to erode. Erode. They're going to erode, right? Your money, my money, is the same way. We wonder why we can't get ahead. The reason why we don't have enough defensive strategies to protect the eroding factors that's attacking our money. We're going to deal with these eroding factors. We're going to deal with budgeting, and we'll deal with a few more things on Saturday. Put your hands together. We thank you.